Greetings, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Monette, and this is my channel, Evolve with Monette. For those of you that are new here, I'm a professional intuitive empath, and we're going to jump right into it. It is so important for you to know that your connection with your higher power, whatever that may be, for me, it's God, whatever your higher power is, you need to know that you talk to them just like I'm talking to you. That it's not all delicate, that you will curse, that you will stub your toe, that you will be upset, that you will be incredulous, disappointed, depressed, that you will be sad, you will be bereft, meaning you may have lost someone, you may be in grief, you may think, God, why me? Why'd you do this to me? My family, my people, my things. But you need to be talking to God like I'm talking to you. You know, I had a email recently about one of the videos that I put up. It was the one where I'm talking about soulmates and rules of three and all that stuff. And someone was like, I love your message, but you were cursing in it. And I was like, yes, I was, sis. I was cursing in it because that's who I am. And that's how I talk to the angels that love me, the God that made me, the universe that holds and houses me, the aliens, the galactics, the Palladians, everybody in the club getting tipsy and having a little bit of the spicy vocabulary. It doesn't hinder me. And that is something where you might need to unlearn and unindoctrinate. But it's okay. We all run at our own pace. And I understand that because I have run at my own pace in my own way too. But remember that the conversation is between God, universe, source, and you. You need to talk about what you need and what you want. And also understand that when it comes down to a situation in your life, whatever it may be, ask for a specific sign and watch your answer come loud, clear, and free. It is free of charge to you to get really specific. I had a situation recently and I wanted to know if I was not reading something correctly, because even though I do this for a living, what do I always tell you? When you're up close to a situation, or if it involves you directly or personally, or there are varying levels of emotional attachment, investment, or attraction, you will not see it clearly. I asked God, I said a very specific thing. If it's time for me to nut, if you buck, act the fuck up. If it's time for that to happen, let this exact thing happen. Within 2 hours, that exact thing did. It played out exactly as it needed to, which gave me the permission that I needed to follow through with what I had been directed to, considering what the situation was pertaining to, so that we could get it to do what it do. You feel me? You feel me? Okay. So that happened. But I was so specific because I trust my spirit team. They tell me no secrets. They tell me no lies, meaning whatever they want me to know, it is meant for me to see and be revealed before my eyes. I always tell my clients, I am not God. I am merely the conduit to my angels, and they are nosy. Sometimes I'm surprised by the stuff that comes out of me, or the accuracy, or the synchronicity, or whatever. Sometimes I don't want to be right. Sometimes I really don't want to be right. But sometimes I have to deal with that. That is the plight, the gift, and the curse. And it leads me out of the dark night. Your intuition and your communication with your spirit team, with God, with your angels, with your ancestors is everything. And it need not be all cherub wings and sweet baby Jesus with the little cherub angel wings. Sometimes it's raw. Sometimes it's raunchy. Sometimes it's hurt. Sometimes it's misery. Sometimes it's grueling and gutting. Sometimes it's deep and dank and dark. Sometimes it's blues and jazz. Sometimes it's moody elevator music. Sometimes it's elation and pop. But you need to know that you can talk to them the way that I talk to you, the way that you talk to your bestie, the way that you talk to your friend, your husband, your spouse, your girlfriend, your whomever, because that is how they're hearing you. And I will leave you with this. As specifically, when you want clarity, get super duper specific and watch and see. They have never yet failed me. When that happened, it was with such a swift accuracy and such a swift turnaround that I knew that I was in the presence of God, the God that I know loves me. Because I was like, oh man, I just said this. And it's so nuanced and so specific. And for it to play out exactly like this was powerful to see. You are absolutely connected. Now, why would you need to utilize something like that? Because sometimes, like I said, when we're up close to something, we will not see if we're an imminent danger, or if something may just not be good for us, or if something is left of center, or if something's going to get us really off course, or be fantastic for us. You can also ask for signs about that. That is something that I do. Like, that is something you need to know. What is for you will be for you. And sometimes we get really caught up on, like, is this my thing? God has a way of batting it away from you if it's not, and making it super evident and clear, or bringing it right to your door if it's supposed to be held near and dear. But if you are unclear and you don't know what to do, use your words, okay? They will never mislead you when you're asking for clarity from your spirit team. They will swoop in and they will make sure that the light is green or it's red, but there will be no room for debate. You will never have to ask what's up and what's down, for goodness sake. I want you to know that you have the power to ask about very specific things. And maybe someday in the future, I will tell you guys what that was for me. But here's what you need to know tonight. They answered it down to minute specificity. It was so cool to watch. And I was like, oh, you guys are really listening. This is great. So I want you to know that you have the same fate, but you got to open your mouth, and it need not be perfect. Talk to your spirit team. They say it is worth it. They've been waiting for you. All right. I love you guys so much. Come back and join me next time, and we'll continue to evolve together.